Good morning, everyone. So it's 8 a.m., which means it's time for me to take more laxatives. My favorite thing to do. Things are continuing to move, so that's good. I realized I have a complication this morning. I have to be at NYU for my PCR test at 1 p.m. My roommate and ex just left for the dentist. I loaned them my car keys because they need to drive my car. Attached to my car keys are my house key. I don't have a house key. Teresa has her own copy of my house key, but I can't get to her because I don't have my car. My roommate insists there's a spare here in the house, and if I can just find it, I'm pretty sure that spare doesn't exist. I'm gonna look, but there is a solid chance I'm gonna have to just leave one of the doors to my house unlocked when I leave, which is pretty scary. Like, I could probably get away with it, but the point is I shouldn't have to, and I didn't think this through. If this is the weirdest part of my day, I'm doing fine, but it's uncomfortable leaving one's house unlocked in the city. So I'm gonna go look for the key, take my meds. I'm gonna take my meds, then look for the key, and make some decisions. I have to leave in about 2 hours to make it in time. More like 3. So I gotta do breakfast and everything. And then I have to make sure to put on more of the topical steroids for my poison ivy hives fun situation there. I can't tell if they're getting better or not. I feel like they are. I don't know. It's really hard to tell. On the bright side, they're not getting like rapidly worse like they were before. So these are doing something, which is better than nothing. And I just have to make it to Thursday, and then we can decide what I'm doing while I'm in the hospital. So, good stuff. Okay, time to get moving. That was actually my reminder to take my laxatives and stuff, so time to go. I just finished putting on the topical steroids for my legs and some chores prior to that. So now the only thing left to do is in about an hour, I have to catch a bus and eventually a train or a bus. I'm still iffy on the details. It's going to be whatever the map app tells me to do. Then I got to go get my PCR test and come back. I'm trying to reduce walking, especially since it's fairly chilly out today, but also really humid. So I could get some chafing going before my surgery, which I don't want. And I definitely don't want to irritate my legs anymore because I'm going to be wearing leggings and rubbing, and it could get bad. So I'm going to try to reduce the amount of walking I have to do today. I know for a fact I'm going to do at least 15 minutes of it total, which I think should be fine. I was fine yesterday with that setup, so I'm nervous. I don't know why. I know that I've had a couple of cases of COVID in my life, around me. I've never had it, knock on wood, as far as I know. But this is the last thing that could actually delay my surgery. So I think that's the source of the fear. But nothing to do but soldier on and keep going, keep doing what I'm told, go from there. I just got back home. Holy crap, that really sucked. Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. It was just, my bus was early, but I anticipated that because the last time I went this way was for my final electrolysis, and I tried to take the bus and it left. Like, my girlfriend and I got to the stop and we looked up the street and we're like, is that our bus? So I made the bus, but the bus had to go around some detour because there was construction of some kind. and dropped me off like 4 blocks away from where I needed to get on the subway. So then I finally get on the subway and I finally get uptown and it's raining. It's raining a lot and none of my weather apps predicted any rain whatsoever. So that was pleasant. Oh, food's here. So anyway, yeah, none of my apps said it was going to rain. And in fact, while I was being rained on, all of them said, it's not raining. So that was really fun. So got all the way up to the place where I have to go. And I check in with like the front desk people or whatever. And they tell me, oh, you have to go up to the mezzanine. I'm like, sure, okay, you know the building. Like I showed them what I'm there for and everything. And I get up there and the person I talked to goes, no, this is back down on the first floor over there. Like, talk to them. They'll point you in the right direction. I'm like, I did talk to them. That's why I'm here. Like, I get that this isn't where I need to be, but like, I didn't do something stupid, you know? So it turns out they were out to lunch from 12 to 1. So there goes my plans for like, or my hopes rather, that they would take me early. So I had to wait until my actual appointment time, which is fine because I was inside. And at that point, I was just happy to be able to pee and be dry. So then the next thing that happened, I had to actually get the nose swab done. And they went in there, and I've never had a COVID test like this before. They stuck it only in one nostril, and they like twirled it around for like 10 seconds. And by about 3 seconds in, I'm like, oh! So that was not my favorite thing in the world, but worth it over. I should have results by tonight or tomorrow morning. And when I have those results, assuming everything is what I expect, I'll be really, truly locked in for Thursday. So this is getting very, very real. Right now, food, and a friend recommended tea, and I'm down for that. Food now. Teresa's here. Everything's gonna be okay. So tonight we have the surgery squad strategy session where me, my roommates, and Teresa will be going over all the details of my care and recovery and all that. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
My hair is a wreck. I've done nothing to fix it. You just got out of work. You look great. I told you she's 9 inches shorter than me. I'm like crouching down. Okay. Next step is making food for Teresa. I ate a late lunch, so I'll probably do mine later. It's hard to look at this silly lens instead of the like preview.
Yeah.
It's tricky.
I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah. Clingy.
Yeah.
Teresa is back home and I am completely ready for bed. I've taken all my meds and everything. Honestly, Teresa is so grounding to me. And I think it's because our anxiety works in pretty much the same exact way, which you would think would just ramp us up from each other, you know? But we hear each other and we know that the other person gets it. I don't know, we just are able to reach each other really easily, you know? I'm really glad that I was able to safely be around her after she got tested multiple times for COVID, after her brother-in-law and sister now got it. So, you know, I was relieved that we were able to see each other a little bit. And she's going to be here the night before my surgery and surgery day itself. But I wanted some time where we weren't doing anything like that. Just some time with her alone. Like tonight doesn't really qualify as that because we still had the surgery squad strategy session, which went perfectly. Everybody's, you know, I've been talking about this with everyone involved for a long time, and we just needed to iron out some details of like, okay, we need a group text. Are we going to do it by text or are we going to use WhatsApp, you know? Stuff like that. So it we breezed right on through that, which was great. You know, but I really just wanted some time with Teresa, and I got it, and I'm so happy I did. Because the next time I see her, it's the night of my surgery, basically. Like, I wake up that morning after that and go get surgery. I'm also kind of annoyed because they don't tell you what time you have to be there. They call you at midnight the night before and tell you, hey, by the way, be here at some time. And that is very difficult to plan with, and I don't like that. But okay, you know, I've got like multiple methods of getting there that'll work, so I'll just do it their way. And part of me is like, I'll just be there at 7. It'll be fine. But if I can sleep in, I'm obviously going to try to. I have been told that I'm the last patient of the day that day, which, yeah, that tracks. So I might be fairly late-ish in the day getting in there relative to some of the other patients. I do know one friend who is going to have surgery the same day as me with the same surgeon, so at least I have somebody else I know who's going through exactly what I'm going through at the same time. So that'll be good. We should be comparing notes more. I got my PCR test results. I am officially negative, 0.00, so I am good to go. It's really happening. Part of me doesn't really believe that, but I guess I'll find out. I also got a curious note from my surgeon. According to this documentation, which again, differs from everything I've been given prior, they don't want me to wear deodorant for the procedure. I had planned on taking public transit in. According to the weather, it's going to be 70 in Manhattan. This is a bad plan. I'll do it, but we're all gonna have to live with those consequences. Especially since I can't shower for like 4 days in the hospital after all this, and it's like, this is a recipe for disaster. I can put on deodorant after I'm out, but like, I'm gonna start by smelling, which is gonna not be great for anyone. It's just so weird. Why would you not? What do my armpits have to do with anything? It's weird. I have no idea. I'm gonna follow the rules, but I have questions. And I'm sitting there like reading through this, and it's fairly detailed and lengthy, and I'm going, why didn't you all just give me this during my pre-op appointment? Like, you had this document. I don't understand the way that they release information to patients, and I really don't like it, and I don't know why. Like, tell me I can't wear deodorant a week before, not, 3 days. So yeah, that's a little bit of a nuisance, but it's obviously something I can deal with. It's just gonna be unpleasant. So, okay, I guess. Weird. I also have a bunch of forms to sign, and since I can do that, I'm going to do that before I get there. Tomorrow. Tonight I'm done. I'm so tired. I definitely did not sleep enough again. And I'm torn because I need to do a bunch of chores and I need to sleep. And I think I'm going to do both tomorrow. I'm hoping the chores will tire me out. This deodorant thing is just messing with me. I'm just very ready to get on with this already. Like, I've been dreading it and planning for it and working with it for so long that I'm like, let's just go, please. Like, I just want to be in pain. I mean, I don't. I just want to get to the part where I'm coping with it rather than preparing for it. Like, I'm ready to turn the page, So ready. As ready as I'm gonna be anyway. So that's all for today. Tomorrow I'll be going over my packing because I need to. It's getting really close. And doing some chores and trying to sleep a little bit more because I definitely haven't, as evidenced by the gigantic bags under my eyes, which are pretty persistent in my life, but these are especially bad. I'm a little stressed. Yeah. Okay. Good night, everybody.